We all know that life can throw us curveballs that we are not ready for financially or otherwise. So what can we do to prepare for what we don't know is coming? Well, Mark Carbellano from A&B Financial Florida Blue is here to walk us through some options. Good to see you.
Good to see you again, as always.
I'm a mom of a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old. I feel like this is something I face all the time with the unknown, right? So let's talk about healthcare insurance, though, and it's a term we hear, Obamacare. Let's talk about the affordability of it.
Oh, yes.
How affordable is it these days?
Not very. So it's affordable to a lot of folks.
Okay.
If you're getting the extra help, depending on income, size of family, you are getting help. And when originally the Affordable Care Act, the Obamacare came out, it was all about low deductibles, low out-of-pocket expenses. Well, that's when it started.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, here we are a few years in, and things have been creeping up, and now we're at $7,000, $8,000 deductibles again, and out-of-pocket expenses that can be high and extreme. And we really need to make sure that everybody really is protected financially, so that way they don't have to pay all of that out-of-pocket expenses.
So there is other ways to do that. I don't know if you call it supplementing your insurance. I mean, talk about some of the other programs and some of the other things that maybe people should be looking at that they haven't before.
It's absolutely time to talk about it, because with out-of-pocket expenses going up, we need to make sure we hedge our bets, so to speak. So you mentioned you have children.
Yeah.
So a lot of our families that work with us, they have accident protection. So if the kids fall in the park or they split their head open, need stitches, you get cash benefits to pay your out-of-pocket expenses, which is nice. So slip and fall, you're walking in the mall. So besides all those kind of things, you hurt yourself, you twist your ankle, you go to the emergency room, you get paid. So it's sort of like the duck.
Yes,
but
that's what I was thinking.
But we don't have a duck, so it's okay. But it's the same concept. It's cash being paid to you and your family in the event of an accident. And then also, when we talk about illnesses and sicknesses, cancer, heart attack, stroke, those plans, we have lump sum benefits that pay up to $75,000 to $100,000 if, God forbid, you get diagnosed with one of those conditions.
And you hear that some of those, if you're diagnosed with cancer, it's devastating financially too, even if you can fight it and survive.
Correct. Yes. So the thing is that it's not a death sentence anymore. You get diagnosed with cancer, you have a heart attack, you're living. And that is expensive to live and to recover. And especially you're going through that time, you want to spend it with your family, you're going to miss work. So how are you going to afford, I always say, keep you in the lifestyle that you've grown accustomed to, right? So it's important that you've got plans in place.
I know you had a story you wanted to share as well.
So we had a customer who was going in on their own, right? So what they were doing is they were looking, they were Googling, they were going on healthcare.gov trying to find a plan. They found a plan, ended up speaking with us, and our agent really assessed the situation. Turned out this particular customer had cancer, a family history of cancer, so we added a cancer plan. Very recently diagnosed with cancer, got a check for $75,000.
Wow.
He's doing fine. He's going through treatment. He's going to survive. Everything is wonderful, but now he has that cushion to spend some time with his family. And if you want to buy a new Camaro, you buy a new Camaro, but that money is yours to do what you want, living life insurance.
So, and I guess as we get ready to close here, what is the best way to figure out? Again, it's unknown. They're accidents. That's why they're called accidents.
Yeah, so it's just making sure that depending on your family makeup, if you like to play basketball or if the kids are in front of the Xbox, they could pull a thumb. You never know. So we're just making sure that you have plans.
That family history, I think, is key.
And we know, and you spend the time, talk to a trusted advisor.
Yeah.
It's going to be important.
Well, again, the best part of this, though, you and your team, there's no charge to at least get questions answered.
Correct.
Why not?
Yes. Trusted
Go ahead
advisors.
And make the phone call today.
Please, absolutely call us.
All right. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks for having me again. All right.